is he working so hard? Well, I'm working with a bunch of different networks. As you know, I'm about to be on AdSense. They approved me for it. My account is still AdSense. They just cut it off for now as I continue to create content. I continue to create content. Then once my AdSense and everything hits a certain amount, they're going to turn it back on again. And all that. So it's a big congratulations to me. Eventually, they're saying I won't be on ODSP after a couple more years, maybe 10 more years or 5 or 20. It makes, hey, royalties are every 3 months. It's not anything consistent. It's only royalties. And my royalties are going to be saved to buy my mortgage or to buy my house. Sorry, my house, exempted house. I don't even have a vehicle. I need to buy a vehicle now. Thanks to many people, including myself, who's the one working at his own discretion to earn this money on these new networks like the YouTube, Google AdSense. I made hundreds of thousands on Fileyes. They had me do the whole ODSP thing. I got to go to the hospital, Stacks Millie at the hospital. Nobody in the whole world ever got to go to the hospital like me and do all the videos with the hospital. That's famous. Nobody else got to go to the hospital, do all these different hospital videos. I got lunch in the hospital, dinner in the hospital. I got vlogs in the hospital. So many different things that I got to do in the hospital, including actually being in the hospital. So that's one thing I got to do with the hospital. And eventually people will watch the hospital stuff once I create more. Well, once I'm continuing to create more content related to other things, people may get into that hospital experience, as there is many other different experiences on my channel. I know I was a big fan of some of the hospital stuff. But besides the hospital, I'm no longer in the hospital. I'm working every day at my own capability. I don't go any more than I'm not capable of. If he just so happens to make money under the capability of himself, that's legal. And that's what I'm trying to do. But there's a lot of harassment behind it from everyone. But I'll be on that disability for probably 10 or 20 years or whatever. I'll be on it for a long time until I make millions. That's why I had to come back to Canada. I had to get on my disability. What is it? I've been in Canada for 22 years. I've only been on disability for 2 years. But I am 28 years old. I went down to the United States. I was down there for 6 or 7 years. But I'm from Canada originally, and I've spent the majority of my life here in Canada. And then I finally got my benefits here in Canada. And I'll continue to need my benefits, actually. And I don't have any other monies, really, other than my royalties. And this is what the Queen told me. They said people earn royalties in the United Kingdom all the time. People write books and all that, and they get their disability pension as well. They said, but Tom, you're dealing with a really bad mafia out there, criminals. And we don't know if you're going to be able to earn your legal royalties here like it is everywhere else, where they write a book or have music royalties. Mine are music royalties. So I'm very proud of mine, as you should be proud of yours. And I'm so sorry to people that just didn't work. So you get disability, and disability is a lot in itself. Trust me, I'm on it. Pays for my rent, gets my food, all that, plus more. I'm doing great, and I'm on my way to be very successful. So it's about your personal effort. It's not just about the efforts of the people that you are. I'm working every day under these networks, and it's time for you to maybe work too. And if you can't, hey, maybe they'll increase it. But you're in the position that you're supposed to be in. And that's how it is. Every man or woman is an individual, and they're in their own positions. There are people that are on disability that are in houses, and there's people that are in disability that are in the homeless shelters. What can we do to differentiate that? Well, these videos are ways to differentiate that there's a scale to the system. You got all types of people. It didn't matter. It doesn't matter. Well, no, it matters. Okay, how it works is even men that sometimes can work or sometimes receive royalties or gifts. I receive a lot of gifts. And they always question me on the gifts over and over again to the point of harassment. They're jealous that I receive gifts and they don't. But that happens all the time. People are jealous of people's girlfriend and boyfriend. And yeah, with gifts. And do you know why you don't get gifts? The people that want it want, because the way you treat people is the reason why you don't get gifts. Okay? I get lots of gifts, okay? Unrelated to that Jeremy Leutner, I have my own life. That's a separate case. We're talking money with Jeremy. We're not talking gifts. Okay, gifts is 10,000 and under, whereas Jeremy owes me 1 million. Okay, it's completely different.